Hey everybody, it's Rick Oshay playing MPQ Marvel Puzzle Quest. Back at it again. We should have a good one for you today. It is Shield Resupply Day 1290 for me. Got a couple good rewards coming up, including 25 command points here really soon. And about 5 days ago or so, I did get a legendary token along that run. So things get pretty good after you play for way too long, like me. We're going to run in the shield training, and it's the training for 4-star Sabretooth. We're going to get through that and play the last node on the call for backup, the number 3 node, where we can earn a random cover for Sabretooth. And we don't know what color that's going to be. It's randomly chosen. But all of his powers are fun and really pretty good. People are having very positive reviews on Sabretooth so far. So we're going to get into that probably first, and then I think we'll also take on the Crash of the Titans today. It's a brand new 5-day cycle, and using one of my favorite characters to play. So let's get into it. Separately from that, we'll have a little bit of time for PvP action in the season simulator with some of your character requests. So based on what we see today, make requests on other characters and I'll try my best to get in. Oh, we're going to do the big enchilada before the crash in the Deadpool's daily quest with a couple of characters that you guys requested. Right? Sure. Let's get into it. We're against Thing, Mordo, and Star-Lord, all on the 4-star level. And this is the team that is essential character chosen for us. We didn't get to choose these characters, and we have to have them at level 209 or higher to qualify to fight in this battle. And I just got my end game Thanos up to 229 recently. He's at 11 covers, and it takes 10 to reach that level, or actually 9 if you have 5 and 1 color power. Let's take it on. We have X-Force Wolverine and Goddess of Thunder Thor to play along. Should be pretty good. Would you look at that? I remembered to turn on the animations before we started playing. Cool. So I play this node a lot on my streams, and so you probably get the general idea with the strategy. Probably want to take on Thing first because he places projectiles if you do too much damage to his allies. Let's see, there's a match 4 in black. Yeah, I don't see any reason not to do that. There's a double move in green on the bottom here. I hope they don't take it. They ruined the alignment anyway. So we have a couple of black abilities on our team. X-Force Wolverine's black has always been his best power. But I think what we'll do is save black AP for endgame Thanos, I think. They're all heroes on the other team, so that would mean we get the AoE or team damage from Thanos' black ability. Might be fun to give it a shot. Green or black or red? What do we want to do? Probably go for the green here. Okay. Just line them up with the red match. They'll probably. Oh no, it won't. Star-Lord's red ability does a lot more damage if they have countdown tiles out, and their team doesn't have the ability to place countdowns except for Star-Lord's own purple. Yeah, let's just get our green ready to play here. And I keep thinking about X-Force Wolverine's green, but let's save up green for endgame Thanos. I think that'll be more fun. Oof. Mordo doesn't like us having too much power, so he hit us with his purple, which is my favorite ability from Mordo. There we go, got our green back. It does good damage depending on how much AP you have in your strongest color. and destroys some of that AP. But we have our green ready to play for Thanos. Let's go and get more black first here. And maybe... They don't really play any specials except for Star-Lord's countdowns, like I mentioned. His yellow countdowns, that's a passive if we play an ability. And then also Thing's yellow projectiles, and I don't really want him to proc those. And we'll see. You know what? Let's see what's going to happen here. Let's move Star-Lord to the front and go ahead and hit him with Vicious Determination at a cost of 9. It does 2189 damage to the target, then deals an additional 1167 to all enemy heroes. The phrasing of enemy heroes is funny, kind of oxymoronic, but basically if they're on the other team, they're my enemies, and they are heroes in MPQ. So we are going to qualify for the team damage. So Star-Lord's going to take well over 3,200 here. Okay, and he produced that countdown tile. Luckily enough, I can match that away. That countdown, while it's out, it decreases the cost of non-black abilities for Star-Lord's team. Waiting for the right time to play Thanos' green. It does a lot more damage if there's enemy specials out there, so maybe what we should do is try to take out... Ouch. Maybe we should try to take out Mordo here, and so that only purple they can play is Star-Lord's for the countdowns. Might be a little bit of extra work than we need to really be focusing on, but another power with purpose. I should have been able to take him out sooner than that. Now that's just going to make this match take way too long. So, since we have our abilities ready to play for Goddess of Thunder, and Mordo did us a big favor of charging some tiles on the board, let's do this. We're going to stun with Power Surge on Thing. And now let's hit Mordo with a shot of Smite. It does a huge amount of damage, over 6,000, and then 1,085 damage for each charged tile on the board. This would be well over 11 or 12,000, I believe, here. If you added it up, he's out. We lost a little bit of green there. I hate that. Let's go... let's stay on Mordo for a little bit, though. We have yellow to play for either Wolverine or Thor. Let's go ahead and play her striking distance. Don't usually get to play that ability. It's team damage on the lower end, but it does remove enemy special tiles from the board. And at power level 5, it actually removes countdowns, if you forgot about that. This is taking a long time. Let's just get this thing over with. Maybe what we can do here, we can hit Thing with Vicious Determination. This will take him down to about 500 health, 400. Cool. I want to win with Thanos green, though, after all this work. Not sure if we're going to be able to do it. Yeah, there we go. Thing's out. Just about to lose Wolverine. Can we keep him in this match? If we get that green match, this should just about set it up to win. Uh-oh. 7 health. That is way too funny. There is an extra move on the board. X-Force Wolverine's going to get him back for that. Big extra move, and Mad Titan's Mercy, we are going to snap half of the board away. Maybe we'll get some good cascade action from this. couple of matches with worth of AP back, and we could win it with Vicious Determination again, but since Wolverine's still in the fight, let's win it his way. Fun. Okay. Got the win, played an ability from each of our teammates, and we get, I think we're going to get the black cover for Sabretooth. What do you guys think? It could be red or green. We got black. Okay, for some reason I had a feeling that would be the case, and I need the red or green a little bit more than black, so I figured that would be the one we get. Cool though, because we have another Sabretooth cover to add in and level him up that we got from the 900 points mark in his event, so we can raise him up a little bit. Before we do that, let's get into the DDQ. We're on a couple teams through here, and then we'll do our tokens, and then we'll do PvP. This won't take long, I promise. We've had a request for a couple of additional 4-star characters in action. So I think what we're going to do here is take in, we had a request from Radic Gaming to see Domino, Ghost, Craven, and Nebula, probably in different matches, and that's great. Domino and Craven could play well together. Let's give them a shot. So my order gets a little funny. I gotta find where they're listed at here. There's Craven, and Domino's a little bit lower yet on my character levels. And then let's just go down and pick pretty much an inconsequential character third. Well, we can take Sabretooth along for fun. He's not leveled up too much. We'll focus on Domino and Craven. Now, a quick overview of Domino. I don't read the whole thing out for you guys. If you want to pause it and read it better, you can without looking them up yourself. I pretty much run her at 4-5-4, mostly because her black ability is so fun. It's passive, and it just basically has a percentage tied to the color of tiles that are going to drop from the bottom. Black tiles have a much higher percentage than the other colors, 85% higher chance. It just means they're not quite, but almost twice as likely as other red, blue, yellow, green, and purple to be dropped down when new tiles come in from the top. That's great. You could go level 5 here, but I don't really want to decrease Enter the Fray down to level 3, since it destroys 12 random non-black tiles on the board. You could raise that to power level 5, so it destroys 15, but I think 12 is quite a bit and can make some pretty crazy stuff happen on the board. But 9 is okay, but just not necessarily enough. I've played with her a few times while testing it out, and I really think that you want to go with 12 or maybe 15 here, and you do get a little bit of damage for those destroyed tiles. Now, Knock Them Down is her best ability, in my opinion. It does pretty big time direct damage, 1,546 at the level I have her at, for each destroyed black tile, and she destroys half on the board. So the more you get on the board, the more there are in half to destroy from the board. I think that's going to be pretty fun to play in this big enchilada. And then we'll take a quick look at Craven the Hunter. I spec him out at 5-5-3. I would really like to raise his blue, but once again, I just can't talk myself out of the other two being at level 5. Wounded Pride costs 10. I wish it cost 9. I wish the cost was 9. But this is a key because Domino is going to be dropping in a lot of black that she doesn't make use of. Craven will. And he creates a 1-turn black countdown tile that destroys 3 AP in the enemy and ally team's strongest colors. Well, that's probably going to be black here because Craven is stronger than Domino. That's okay. Again, we should be up to a bunch of extra black because of the board action we're going to get. Deals 2086 damage for each point of AP destroyed. So 3 for us, 3 for them is 6 total AP if you play it at the right time. The enemy team has to have that AP there. And so 6 times 2086 is well over 12,000 total damage. If you play it when you have the 3 extra and they have 1 extra, or they have 2 in the strongest AP, then it just does less than 12,000. It's pretty big damaging ability. Think like the enemy is a lot of fun. If the enemy team creates at least 4 strike, attack, or protect tiles on the board, Kraven reduces their strength by 216, so quickly down to point level 1, and deals 1,740 damage to the target enemy. So if we're against enemies that create specials, I don't know that we're going to be, but if we are, we'll get a nice bonus out of that. And then most dangerous game, it costs 10. Again, I wish this costed 9. He places a trap tile, and then he steals 1 AP in a random color every single turn. When this trap tile is matched by us or the enemy, it converts 3 basic tiles to the team's strongest color, which is probably black again, and deals 1,047 damage. So you could spec this up to level 5, or 4 or 5 if you want. He still steals 1 AP each turn no matter what. If this stole 2 at cover level 5, I might think of increasing it, but at 1, that's fine. It's hard to match that trap tile for 1953 damage instead of 1,000 damage. I think the trade-off means, you know what, just run this at power level 3 and go for it. Okay, so let's give this team a run. Oops, why did I go back too far? And we'll bring along Sabretooth just to play in the background. If they have enemy strike tiles on the board, we might get some fun out of it. And I do think in the long run, might be a really good team to play against. In the long run, Kraven and Sabretooth might play quite well together. There's a match 4 in black. You should probably almost always take that. I'm going to do it as a match 3 to get that blue, just to make sure we get blue played by Kraven at some point in the match. And the reason I said that this might be a good match is because we're against a couple of Ultron sentries, and they create a lot of special tiles on the board. So we're going to get a bunch of damage out of Kraven's passive here after a few turns. I believe we're going to match that 4 shot of black. Well, I'm going to do it as a match 3 again, guys, because I want to keep I want to keep that other enemy strike tile on the board. Oh, look at that black dropping down with the bonus rate from Domino. That was a crazy amount of black that dropped in. Super cool. So Wounded Pride, you can double check and see what the enemy team's strongest colors are compared to yours. It's red for them, black for us. We knew it would be black. So we should play this ability when we have 13 black and they have 3 red. They don't have any red. I'll let red stay on the board for them. I guess we'll just match strike tiles once in a while for the fun with Sabretooth. Yeah, I should have left those on the board for Kraven. Okay, so they have their red now. 3 red. It's going to be a 1-turn countdown for Wounded Pride. Good location for that. Let's see. Yeah, this guy has the most health. Let's work on him. Big time KO there. Alright, now we need to work on getting our AP built up for Domino. So let's go for red and green. Look at that black. Just drops down like crazy. We have our 7 green for Enter the Fray. Now this is interesting because I said it destroys 12 tiles, but I should have gone on to say they're specifically non-black tiles. So you want to play this when you probably have a little more black on the board, so you can get some crazy match action when that happens. Let's go for... We're going to win easily. I don't need to match all the critical tiles for damage and such like you should in a normal play. Okay. I want to get our blue. We're really close to it. Ah, okay, so we have our blue. Oh, we're still one short. I keep forgetting it's 10 and not 9 AP for the cost. Oh, Iron Fist, add black to the board, would you? That's funny. This is probably a good moment here. Kraven's going to do his damage now since there's 4 enemy specials or more on the board. Let's target Colossus with this. We're going to play Enter the Fray. If you have red and green ready to play for Domino, I strongly suggest playing green first. It'll remove non-black, which means new tiles are going to be a lot of black that come down. Here we go. Yeah, and we got a black match, and we're up to 14 black AP. Awesome. Let's go with Knock Them Down. This destroys half the black on the board. You can wait till you have a little bit more. Let's wait one more turn. Yep, look at this. It's going to be a lot more black. If they wouldn't have gotten a unbelievable extra move out of it, look at that. Now there's hardly any black left on the board. Okay, well, let's play most dangerous game. There's a trap tile. So to keep that trap safe, let's match blue this way. We're going to steal an AP. You see the animation of the AP jump here. Red. Cool. Alright. This is perfect timing. Scarlet Witch just got here and hasn't done anything yet. Now let's play Knock Them Down. It'll destroy half the black on the board, and so much damage is definitely going to be a knockout. Nice. Okay, Domino is doing really well with this team. What's the enemy's strongest color now? It's green. They have 8 green. That's time to play it because Iron Fist is still airborne, but he will use that green as soon as he lands, by the way. Alright, Kraven's going to take out the Ultron bot with Wounded Pride. This guy's still airborne. What are you waiting for, Iron Fist? Free ability. Kraven doing big time damage. We have an extra move with a strike tile in it to win the match. Cool. Alright. I think Kraven and Domino together at least played pretty well for Reddit Gaming. Thank you for the suggestion there. We will make a point to get Ghost and Nebula into another battle here soon. Let's go on and take on the Crash of the Titans with a really fun character that I enjoy to play against X-23, leveled up to 270, and it's Moon Knight. So we'll let's jump in the action and I'll talk about their abilities just real quickly, or as quickly as I usually do, which isn't very quickly. X-23 has a nice green ability. It's holding back, and that can change to a different power. This does direct damage for pretty inexpensive 8 AP. Savage Healing is a passive ability on red, but if she matches any of her colors, green, red, or purple, she'll heal. She will heal 650 health on that turn, and if she gets a multiple match, it adds it all up. Tracking Prey is very dangerous. It's a super strong damage trap tile that if we match it, it does the bigger damage. If she matches it, it's less damage, but then creates strike tiles for their team. And the key here is it's a 12 AP cost, but if she gets strike tiles on the board, then it can decrease the cost of her purple down to 6. And then holding back, if she plays holding back while she has 9 red AP, then it will change to Berserker Fury, I think is the name on that, and I always forget. Moon Knight is one of my favorites just because his green and black abilities are both really fun to play, But on top of that, his purple is just a really fun and crazy design. It's 3 different personalities or 3 different passive abilities that it could be randomly at the beginning of the match. And this time it chose Aspect of Khonshu, or Khonshu. And anytime I match black, which I will be going for, he'll create a Strength 133 attack tile for free. Cool. The other abilities are create a free strike tile on a different color, or have extra damage when you match purple. All very good. So we need to keep her away from green, really. Purple won't be too hard to keep her away from 12. She's not going to get that cost reduced in this match because she won't be getting any strike tiles out against me, I hope. Things go really bad. So if she plays her green while she has 9 red AP, then if she plays her green again, it will create strike tiles. There's a green mask for her. I shouldn't have let her get that. She can heal. I did want to say I didn't really show anything about Moon Silver Blades, but at my level 320 Moon Knight, this is a crazy damaging ability of 18,000 plus. It's a random hit ability, meaning if you have 3 enemies and you want to hit the front target enemy, you can't control it. It is a random. It'll just hit one of the 3, including invisible characters. So that is a potential benefit, but you can't hit an invisible character if they're the only remaining enemy. Okay? So we'll see how that works out. One shot of that and then we will win. But I do want to win with Fist of Khonshu because not only does it do good damage of 9,500 at this level, but if it downs the enemy, it will also heal Moon Knight for over 2,000, way over 2,000 plus. That's a nice thing. I played Moon Knight a lot and made sure my final hit would get him the healing, and so he's ready for the next match. It works even if you play it on the last shot of the game. So we're just going to go for black. There's our first free attack tile. That'll help with her healing on her own colors whenever she matches them. Help negate some of that she's earning. I think the only strategy here is just to work her down and then just try to get my green or black abilities ready to play. Might be hard to work her down to the point where our black will be the only ability we need to play. That might be too difficult, honestly. Unless we get a lot of attack tiles going. Maybe we could play black twice. That'd be kind of cool. We have a good run on green, though, as well. She has 13 purple. Boy, I blew that. She will definitely play her trap tile on a purple tile. So let's match away the only purple available match, and we'll be a lot safer. She did go for the green. Alright, well, maybe we can't take this match as easy as I thought. She's got a purple match. Could it be the trap? Nope. Well, let's just play both of his abilities. I really like to win with Fist of Khonshu, but if we played our green first, we're going to win with it in one shot. So I love this left hook or right hook, depending on which side of the board you're on. 9,500 damage, and let's take the win with Moon Silver Blades, one of the biggest hitting abilities in the 4-star realm. And that's a nice win. Cool. Good enough for the legendary token for Crash of the Titans. And we are done with DDQ for the day. Let's get into our tokens so we can have time for some PvP. Let's see. Alright, doing good on time. don't think we'll be pulling from this taco vault. I was reviewing the 3-star characters: Gamora, Deadpool, She-Hulk, Daredevil, and Spidey. I don't need them too much. It would be nice, of course, to go for the 4-star covers of Moon Knight and Rocket and Groot, but I think it's best to just wait. I really want to make a run in this vault, though, for that Sabretooth green, Endgame Thanos blue, or even, of course, Thoris yellow would be fine. Two stars. Can we get anything on this 100 hero point draw? Just a 2-star. Okay, so just a few days left. Probably in my next video, this vault will probably have to take some 10x tries, or maybe even a 40. I want to get that Sabretooth green since I only have level 1 in green for him so far. And so we just ran the Moon Knight Crash of the Titans, and next is Shuri. So you have 4.5 days to get her in shape, leveled up to take on and win that next crash. Strange Sights, couple tokens left. Hey, gold for Deadpool. Nice. We have a couple more tokens coming from the end of Shield training when I clear that up. Up to 48 latest legends. That's good. 17 heroics and 2 elites. Gold Daredevil. Alright. At 1 in 16 odds, we got a chance at a 4-star character, and we're running pretty hot on the bonus heroes, you know. Beast to start things off. A 3-star Hood. There is no other Hood in the game, but I always clarify when we get a 3-star Scarlet Witch. And we got it. That's the flashing gold emblem for a 4-star character. Who do you think it's going to be? 3, 2, 1. 4-star. 4-star Deadpool. What a hit. And we've had requests for Deadpool in action in PvP, so we will do that today. And I can't believe it. People have been noticing I've been going crazy with the viewer luck on the 4-star bonus heroes. Got the Civil War Spider-Man. We're back on him after having to make a rush on Shuri covers. And yeah, man, we're running way too hot. Those are going to cool off in a bad way, I think, here pretty soon. But I'll take it for now. 3-star Torch. We need 14 more of those Spider-Men on the 4-star level to get a Back in Black 5-star Spider-Man. Need that pretty badly for him. And the rest are 2 stars with the exception. Nope, there it is. Run too good, and then you just get the rest are all 2 stars in heroics. Okay, no problem. And I think at the standards I got 438. Maybe I'm going to save up to 500 for like a record. I've never had that many before, and then we'll start pulling those just out of fun and curiosity. Let's level up our heroes here. Two stars. Just rebuilt Ares. He's good again. Cool. Cap. You know what we should do is champion a couple of 2 stars today. I got a bunch of ISO again. I sold another 3-star that was near max since I have a max, or sold the max champ since I have one near maximum again. I don't recommend doing that until your roster fully supports it. If you can wait, try to do it. But I kind of am trying to hold on to 225 roster slots and save hero points up as much as possible for a while. So we have a couple of 2 stars I'd like to champion up. It's going to be Magneto with 42 or more saved covers. get some, do that here quickly before we do our 3 stars. I'm going to change his spec layout. I always run him at 3 in blue, 355 for him. I'm just a big fan of his purple, and his red is hard to play. It costs 14, but when you play it, it's absolutely amazing. And let's see, I will just champion Moonstone. Get a few covers for her, including 3-star Hulk. And her Photon Blast can hit hard, but I usually play her for her purple or black if I'm forced to do that. And so there we go, respect out. Okay, so, oh, you know what that means? We finally have our Hulk. Is it? It is. 553 with a couple of saved covers. Well, we're on a roll. We're going to champion a 3-star character today, too. Get our Magnetos added in. Excellent. Oh, let's see. 3s. I just said all of these character names. I guess I don't need to repeat them. Announced them when we got the draw from the tokens. Okay, Black Panther. Up to 262. He's the one that I sold off his Max Champ duplicate because this one's getting close there. 4 more levels to be maximum again, and about a little over a week to worry about Loki covers, and now Spider-Man needs to be duplicated. Oh, never-ending process. 4 stars though. This is where we're at. Let's get the Spider-Man cover added in. 306, 17,500 health on Infinity War Spidey. I call him Iron Spider, so he needs 14 levels for that BSSM. Deadpool, excellent hit from the heroics, goes up to 343. We'll take him into action in a little bit. And our Sabretooth covers goes up to level 4 in Happy Birthday Runt and level 3 in Tooth and Nail. This is his highlight ability. His red dealing those 4 individual damage hits is so great. But yeah, his green is at level 1. I was kind of hoping to get green from Shield Training. So we're going to really have to push to get his green cover from that vault. And that's it for now. Let's go to Sabretooth and level him up quick before I forget and enter another match. 42,300 plus. Let's do it. Okay. Let's see. How much more did that Tooth and Nail go up to? 670 damage 4 times. That's pretty good for a low-level character. And his Happy Birthday Runt creates 3 strength 1 strike tiles, then does 553 damage per strike tile on the board. So it's a minimum of 1,500, 1,650, I guess, damage immediately. That's pretty cool. And if you happen to have other enemy strike tiles on the board, it'll do a lot more than that. Great. And green didn't change much, but if I match an enemy strike tile, he will destroy a 3x3 block of tiles. And I think I misspoke a little bit in my last video. I was expecting to get a damage component at level 1, but that doesn't start until you get to level 2, where he does damage when you match an enemy strike tile and destroys a 3x3 block of tiles. I was hoping when I played him with Okoye that would add to her damage, and I wasn't getting it. We wanted to do one last thing with our 3-star Hulk and champion him up. There we go. Another legendary token and a few more levels. Great. I want to take his anger up. I would love to leave his smash at level 5 where it does more, but I think I get more value out of his anger, just like Hulk does. Laugh at your own terrible jokes, Rick. Alright, let's get into some PvP action. I think we've got plenty of time. And by the way, Teenage Riot opens really soon. Let me know how that is for you guys. Super fun with her purple feeding her green ability. Her green is a team damage ability that hits very hard on the 3-star tier. I'm just going to jump in here and qualify this lightning round in case I have time to play it before it's too late. Okay, so let's take our leveled up Sabretooth into just one fight. I did use this guy last time in my videos, but we'll play one more with, we'll do one more Thor and Okoye team. Thor needs to take some damage. We'll get him to take some damage. I'm going to go ahead and boost colors here just to have it on the ready and pick. That's fine. Let's go. So in this match, what I'm really hoping to do is make use of kind of the gimmick that Okoye and Sabretooth have working together on his red, where she adds damage on every single hit. I know I play her a lot because of that, but so does everyone in the game. It's a... Oh, why didn't I take that 4th shot of yellow? But I call it a gimmick, but it's just really pretty good. Oh, man. Okay. Good. We needed Thor to take some damage. I was afraid that was going to be even more than that. And I think you know what I mean when I say I need him to take damage. I like to play Thor at about half health, and I let him heal a little too much in between battles. So he's above 50% until now. So there we go. Okay. We have 7 red, not enough green. Let's do another green match since we can afford to take a little bit more pain with Thor. And now we'll try to keep him from making any more matches. Check this out. We have 10 red. Let's get up to 12. Let's leave that Okoye's health right there. Okay, great. If she heals, this will be a more fun. Get 2 red for us. There we go. Okay, so we have 20 team up AP. Okoye adds 1400 plus damage onto every ability that has damage on it. And by the way, Sabretooth's Tooth and Nail does 4 individual hits of 860 while he's boosted. Well, she's going to add 20 times 1400 onto each one of these hits, and there's 4 of them. So this enemy Okoye has full health at 62,000. Check this out. That one we can laugh at. That's cool. So people are really liking Sabretooth so far in general. And there we go. Look, we got a defensive win. But that matchup with Okoye is just ridiculously overpowered. And she has a number of those setups like that with Medusa, 3-star Thanos, Doctor Strange, Valkyrie with her red ability was the first one that was kind of a multi-hit deal and does really well with that too. So, great. Have fun in Sabretooth. We're going to finish that up by tomorrow. Let's take on some battles in Simulator. We want to get Deadpool, 4-star Deadpool, into a match. Let's pick a match that he would do well in. This might be fine. So I'm not going to play with Okoye, believe it or not, in this one. Let's go down and grab Deadpool first. He's got a really nice red and a super purple ability. I'm going to train up his red. I only had it down because I was using somebody else's red and was taking advantage of his black passive X Enforcer. In this battle, we're going to run X Enforcer at level 3. So out of bullets costs 13. It's a little on the expensive side, but it does 12,810 damage at this level for Deadpool. It's really pretty strong considering it can heal him for 7,600. Nuts amount of heal on that big damage. And then X-Enforcer is a lot of fun. Whenever an ally takes 2265 damage, or more of course, he strikes back with a countdown tile that does 2435 damage. That's excellent. Of course, you can also step that up where it's still the threshold of 2265 damage, but he deals back 5683. That is huge. And when you play him with Okoye, by the way, you just want to take hits because he fires back all the time for tons of damage after hit. But his countdown for what is really fun, it's only costs 7, so it's easy to play. It's countdown tiles, 5 of them that don't do anything, but really they do, because if you match them or the enemy does, then they do 2500 damage each. And it's really what some people forget is a very big side of the value of this ability is he plays it on the enemy team's strongest color, whatever the team's strongest color is at the time. So it can really help you take away the strongest color from the board from the enemy team. Even if you can't match all of these, they count down and drop off. So that's Deadpool in a nutshell. Let's get into a couple of teammates that would work well with him. I think we're going to go with Jessica Jones here so she can help earn red for Deadpool to play. Nothing wrong with Jessica's red, but I think she's going to help a lot in this match with her trap tiles. And so she's going to be the black active ability. Her blue ability is passive that creates traps. Deadpool has red and purple. So we need yellow, blue, and green, basically, to round things out. We could go with... there's really only one yellow, blue, and green that makes the most sense here. Probably... He's really the only yellow, blue, and green that, yeah, let's go for it. I'll heal him up. I like Cable, and he's an X-Men as well with Deadpool, so we'll get a nice, well, we'll get good use out of the strike tiles from Cable, since we won't be getting the strike tiles from Jessica's red in this case. Okay, sure. Let's do that, and I'm going to boost one purple, and we're going to go without a team up. Wish us luck. Alright, so we're going to really make a drive toward getting Chavez out as soon as possible. She's very dangerous to leave in among 5-star characters. If they get ahead on AP, she starts putting out critical tiles. How about we do a critical tile of our own? Oh, and we found a trap immediately. That's just not fair. A match 4 of purple or a critical blue is probably the way to go here. Let's hit... Yeah, I think we want to hit cap with this. 9,100 damage from that blue is much more than we would have gotten from the purple. And we'll go back to America until she's out. They don't have a black ability on their team, so I really shouldn't have to rush and make black matches. I can get them when they come up easily. Jessica places trap tiles on her colors, so whenever we match black, red, or blue, we could hit a trap that we don't see yet. Now she's revealing the trap tiles. Awesome. I'm trying to get blue built up for Cable a little bit here, but maybe we'll just... Maybe we'll just start going for it. Probably take that red. Nope. Alright. Well, there is a trap tile in this black match, so we're going to take that. Big damage. 11 red. Oh, I was hoping to get the next red to play Deadpools for the knockout. We're going to get this one. Getting really fortunate with the traps. Let's leave him right there. And now let's try to get our purple ready to go. Uh-oh. That's not good. So Deadpool took a bunch of damage there, and I'd like to say I set that up for you so he can do his heal ability. No, not true. I just wasn't watching the enemy amount of yellow AP. But if you thought I was perfect, then you can go along with what I was going to say that I meant to do that. If you've watched me long enough, you know I make way more than anyone's share of mistakes after all this time. But here we go. Countdown for what? This is the enemy team's strongest color because both of the enemy characters have yellow as their strongest color. We're going to play Deadpool's purple when there's a yellow match readily available on the board. I'm going to play Cyborg Strategist maybe here. Create an ability to stun when we match green. Stuns Daredevil. We get a bunch of charge tiles. There we go. There's our retaliation. Gonna hit Deadpool. Sweet. I wanted to... I think it's time to play out of bullets for Deadpool. It does big time damage and he'll heal 7,600. All the way back up to 2/3 health. That's crazy. Very good. Let's go ahead and play this now and try to see if we're going to get a yellow match lined up here quickly. Alright, we're going to get hit by blue now. And I don't want to end this with... We could basically end this thing with Cable's green. I don't even want to do that. I want to try to get some countdowns matched. And we can stun him with the green match. Cool. There we go. There's our yellow lined up and ready to rock. Let's do... Which way should we do the match? Let's do the yellow match this way. Gonna get damage from countdown for what? Cool. Found a trap tile by accident. Got to be kidding me. We have enough red to play out of bullets again for 12,000 some damage. Cool. Can we get... Oh, here's a perfect scenario. We lined up a yellow match. Daredevil will probably take that and match 3 of... Oh... And match 3 of those countdowns. I kind of want to let him do it for fun instead of us. Now we'll do it. It won't take him out. If they didn't have that projectile on the board, those would be doing a lot more damage. Oh no! We got another trap tile before we could finish the win with Deadpool. That team ran way too good. It was actually a pretty good team combo. But we were ready to win, and the thing was I wanted to also get that last shot from Deadpool's red in to heal him. Well, okay, that was pretty fun team. Let's get into another match here. I think we can get in another match with Ghost. as our 4-star character, as requested. Let's pick a good team for that. Probably fine. Ghost is going to be down toward the bottom of my 4 stars. There we go. Now, I wish I could play a full 4-star team, but I really can't do it, guys. I'm always matched up against 5 stars on the enemy side. So let's think about this. Ghost is going to go invisible. So the other characters are going to be up front taking a lot of damage. Or most of the damage anyway. Maybe what we should do, they've got Spidey on the other team, and that won't matter much. Alright, let's get in Surfer here. He's got a really good heal, and he has a red ability, but we'll save red for Ghost. It hits pretty hard, and we'll play Surfer for his blue and black, red, purple, and that leaves yellow, green for our teammates here. We could go with, let's go with Carol. I think I played her recently. Maybe we should go with somebody else. It's not a lot of choices for yellow-green that aren't Thor. Oh, we'll go with Star-Lord. I know he's got a purple ability as well. We'll also save that for Ghost. But this should be a pretty fun team combo. What do we want to boost here? Definitely blue to make sure that it is right. We'll get the purple AP also. And let's just do it like that. Try to ensure the win. This is a tough team for us, of course. Anytime you have Thor and Okoye together on the enemy team, they can be super good duo. They don't have a black active ability, so hopefully we can use that info to our advantage. Their blue ability isn't that big a deal, although if we're not careful we can get a full team stun from Parker on their side. We don't want that. And then the enemy team also does not have a active, well, a purple ability at all either, and we do. Unfortunately, I'm not seeing anything we can do for purple. I feel as though everything we match is going to set them up for something amazing. So when you're playing with Ghost, let's take a quick look at her abilities. I've played her before in a previous video, but it's been a little while. She has a passive blue called Power Cycle. We'll get into that. I like to start her abilities off with Supply Run, which is purple, and basically it means she creates 2 invisibility tiles, like when she's phasing through matter and such. And whenever you match an invisibility tile, it restores 805 health to Ghost. That's great. This is a power level 3. You could run this higher to get more invisibility tiles, but I really like her unfazed at level 5 and her blue passive at level 5. Unfazed deals 4332 damage, but if she's invisible, it does 10,900 damage. So you really don't want to play it unless she's invisible. And the great thing is about Power Cycle, whenever you play an ability from Ghost, she'll create a 3-turn countdown tile that gives you 6 red when it counts back. That's really helpful if you can safeguard that countdown. You don't know what color it's going to be, so it's a little bit risky, but for 6 red it's worth it. And so you go invisible, then you get the countdown to build up your red, and then you play red and you get more countdown and more red, and hopefully that's a nice cycle for you. And then, by the way, Ghost has 300% match damage when she doesn't have a countdown tile on the board, so that is really pretty huge. But with her 5-star counterparts, it's still not strong enough to overtake what they're doing. Alright, we have red ready to play for Surfer. We'll save up for Ghost. Alright, they have 6 red. That's super dangerous. Which way? Probably better do the red this way. There's 2 reds on the board. Hate to lose black, but black does not build up toward an active ability for them. And I want that purple match, but I have to keep red away from them now. Okay. Things look safer. Let's go for purple-blue. The board shuffled. Alright. That changes a lot of what was going on the board here. Still got to go for red. That's fine. We can play a lot from Ghost in a row, hopefully. If we can ever get our last purple match. Stick around adds a bunch of web tiles to the board, but if you played it again now with that many web tiles on the board, it would be a team stun. We cannot let that happen. So I'll go for blue here. It'll probably set him up with a red match. Oh, or a really bad green and an extra move. Holy cow. Okay. That wasn't good. But let's do this. Surfer needs to heal, and that's good time anyway. You should play Surfer's blue. It heals him for a whole lot, but then you also pick a color that you would like to be charged tiles. Let's pick purple, because that should be a safe color to have extra AP within the charge tiles on the board, and then maybe we can play that more often for Ghost if we get those matches made. Cool. Big heal there. Let's get this critical match on Parker for big damage. Now we're doing a lot better. Look at that. There's 2 charged purple tiles below. Let's get that. Ouch. 19,000 damage. Well, thankfully enough, Star-Lord has a healing ability. If, no, it's only if his teammates are below health. We might lose Star-Lord here. So, let's play something good. It changes green to green charged tiles. Now might be an okay time because there's a green match up above. So, let's play something good. And let me think this through. I don't know if I want to make a Star-Lord match because he could be critically injured. So let's play a bit of no, let's play Ghost's purple ability to go invisible. That's the invisibility tiles and our power cycle countdown. I think that's probably smart to play that first because now we'll play a bit of both, and this destroys 3 columns worth of tiles, but will safeguard charge tiles and our special tiles. So if it picks the column they're in, they should drift safely to the bottom. Alright, that was pretty good, I think, and perfect setup actually with Parker at 9,200. We've got enough red to play unfazed. She is invisible, so we're going to get the 10,900 damage, and it's a cool animation, by the way. He is out. Alright, so we don't have to worry about his green ability, which can be crazy with Okoye on the team, or his red that hits pretty hard. We do, however, need to remain very concerned about Thor getting green. I think they'll probably take that red match, which will set us up nicely. Wait. No, we better do this. I know there's a match 4 up above, but we better do this red, black, and team up match, because then we'll also earn a green match from it. Trying to look ahead at what will happen from your matches has really helped my game quite a bit, I believe, in the long run. But can we get through this match is the question. We're down to the point where Star-Lord's making a lot more of the matches than I wanted. Well, if I could get Surfer injured and then play Star-Lord's yellow, we would heal the whole team. Can't do it yet. Uh-oh. Sometimes that can work out to a pretty big cascade. How can we get blue? And they have 8 green. They'll probably go for a green match here pretty soon, and Star-Lord's so critically injured. Cool. We got a bunch of red and happened to get a match of an invisibility tile. Let's go ahead and play. Supply run again for more invisibility tiles. More power cycle for red. How much red do we have? 19. 2 more red and we can play 3 shots of red from Surfer. Let's keep thinking about that a second. Oh no, are you kidding me? That was an absolutely horribly awful bad luck team up for them to have. Oh, they just got up to 15 green. Seriously. Alright. And green is the only ability that can hit a invisible character. That's just not fair. They have 6 team up. We might not win this one, guys. I can't believe it. I don't see any way out of it. Just don't see a way to make it work. If we could somehow get a near miracle match of yellow somewhere. Yeah, it just won't work. It's just not going to work. Oh, that's just too bad. Well, let's just hit Thor once, twice, and we have a really big critical hit at the bottom, but I just don't know if it's going to be enough. It's going to be close, actually. Ooh, that did better than I thought. We have a critical match with 2 charge tiles to that green. Just might save our skin. Wow, can you believe it? We're going to lose Star-Lord regardless, but now we have a chance. Oh, wow. As long as we can keep red away from Okoye, this might be a winner. And it better be, because I've taken so much time. This is our last match. Okoye, let's not injure her yet, because she's going to get a bunch of yellow on us and heal probably. Well, maybe not. Let's not play our abilities against her yet until we know we've gotten yellow under control on the board. Looks pretty good. Okay. So now what we need to do is play our heal on red and start getting tons of red AP. This might be alright. Ghost hits for a little bit more damage, but costs a lot more on her red. So let's focus on Surfer for right now. Nice drop on that blue. Okay. Another shot. If we get through this, it will just be absolutely because of viewer luck. Man, there's a charged tile match of yellow and then all that red over there. We got to take the yellow away so she can't heal, and she's going to absolutely take the red. It's not enough to fire her ability, so that's okay. Let's go blue and red. Hope she gets white instead of red here. Nope. 10 red is very dangerous. We're up to 20. This is amazing. Unbelievable. Thank you guys for the viewer luck. We are going to win this match out of complete turnaround. We're able to fire off unfazed from Ghost twice in a row. Here's one for 10,000, and here is the winning shot to take it down. Unbelievable comeback story there. Glad we got that on video after I was pretty sure we were toast. And thanks for the suggestions on the 4-star characters, everyone. Let me know who else you would like to see next. We're at 1,200 points. We're going to streak toward 2,000 probably in my very next video. So if you want to get them in, let me know and we will do that. I promise to get in Nebula at some point. And let me know who else you'd like to see, or 5 stars. We will do that. When I say we, it's me playing along with you guys. That's kind of the way I think of it, and it's always us overall. So thanks so much for the support and watching. Please like and follow and make comments. That's great to keep everybody involved. If you need more MPQ on YouTube, hit up MPQ Mastery. The guy's great with his reviews, and YouTube skills are about the best in MPQ land for sure. If you're watching on Twitch, thank you very much. Please watch my old videos there, and our friends Eneos04 and others in the links below the main video area. Gotta run, guys. Have a good night. See you next time.